Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of JoJo no Kimyou no Bouken Diamond wa Kudakenai, or you could call it JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Diamonds Unbreakable, which is on episode 17. Now, this episode right here, nothing much has been going on. Maybe just a little adventure with Rohan and Koichi-kun meeting some kind of ghost girl who tells her a story. So if anything else, let's go. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, we have to it that Rohan meets Koichi and asks him to accompany him. But apparently, after much convincing, Koichi decides to go with him for 5 minutes, but apparently that's been more than 5 minutes in this episode, so either way, it doesn't really matter. But eventually they end up meeting this girl, and we have to it that Rohan uses his heaven's door to knock her out and see what's going on, but apparently that did not become the case. After much joking aside, we get to know that she tells her story about her dog and herself that was killed apparently by a murderer, But as the story continues on, we have to it that the world that Rohan and Koichi is in right now is like from one world to the next, which is beyond which is in the afterlife apparently. And we have to it that things kind of gotten a little hectic here and there. And as the episode continues, she asks them to find the person who murdered her along with her dog, which is, I forgot the name, but one thing was sure, things kind of gotten out of hand for the time being, and they end up having to cross a certain location, but Koichi was told not to turn around, especially Rohan himself. But apparently Koichi kind of gotten into a little satisfaction after hearing that he is safe to turn around, but he did, and he almost gotten killed, but thanks to Rohan, he managed to save himself, Well, Rohan saved him. And the girl ends up appearing in front of him again and says, they'll be here, and she'll be here until the end of time, until, the murderer is found. After that, they did make a promise before they left the area to find this person and find out what the heck's going on, And something about the family massacre, he finally remembered. This old man ends up telling Rohan that this girl that he ends up staying at was at Sugimini or something whatsoever, but forgot the girl's name. But one thing for sure, Rohan did stay at that girl's house, and she led him outside the window before he could get killed, and that's the reason why she acted a little friendly to him in a certain way, which is pretty kind of like crazy in a certain sense, not to mention what the heck's been going on. But we get to know that that after what's been going on, there was no credits shown, but we get to know that Koichi tells everything to Josuke and Okuyasu, and they end up seeing a person driving by with blondie hair, and he ends up talking to someone, but apparently that person's not talking, so I have a feeling that she's dead or something, and apparently this person is dead because her arm is cut off, and the sign ends up the episode name saying Kira, so I just go like, well, ain't that a fact, So, nothing much I couldn't really find out of this episode, just Rohan and Koichi going on a certain adventure, meeting this ghost girl, she telling them her story, and she's asking them to find this murderer, and then we get to know a murderer shows up towards the end of the episode. Who knows if that's the person exactly, but guess we might find out later. So that's about it. Until then, I'll see you guys later. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot.